One life to live. They're newlyweds at last.
And we'll be like this every night. Just the two of us.
The honeymoon is never going to end.
And a night of passion begins. And on General Hospital.
Something I did. Something that I'm ashamed of.
Holly, I love you.
But Holly's secret could destroy Robert's love. One life to live. General Hospital. Weekdays.
I'm sorry I was so long, but there was a line at the bank.
No, that's all right, Myrtle dear. I don't mind doing a few extra duties. By the way, I have a small favor to ask of you.
What's that got to do with me being at the bank?
Dearest Myrtle, do be a love and advance me a small loan.
Dearest Lenny, have you lost your marbles?
Myrtle, you know it's for a good cause. It's to try to get Phoebe back.
Well, I want you to get Phoebe back, but I do not like your methods, and I'm not going to give you a penny.
Well, there's nothing wrong with my methods, and besides, you know that all is fair in love and war.
Well, you could try doing something you've never done in your life before, and that is telling the truth. Now, speak to Phoebe. Speak to her just face to face and bare your soul to her.
No, but I've done all that. I've knelt at her feet. I've given her undying love. I've begged her forgiveness. And do you know what I get? A litany of insults.
Well, then just try it again.
No. I've done all of that. Besides, you know that the one rule of thumb for all human relations is people are interested in other people when they become interested in other people.
Yes, well, in that case, you're going to have to finance your own shenanigans.
All right, Myrtle. But please, will you at least advance me next week's salary?
It's against my principle.
Oh, Myrtle, but next week's salary, there's no skin off your nose. I mean, I'll be here to work it off.
Well, I shouldn't do it, you know. But, well, I'll give you half of next week's salary.
You know something, Myrtle? You are something else. Getting money out of you is like getting blood out of a turnip. Now, have you ever tried to get blood out of a turnip?
Well, you have just done it. Now, don't spend it in too many places.
Thank you, Myrtle, dear. There is one more tiny little favor I'd like to ask.
Lenny?
Oh, but it's perfectly simple. It's really very simple. I just want to find out where Phoebe is dining tonight.
No way. Absolutely no way.
No.
Now, I have given you the money. I'm not going to play your silly game.
But it's perfectly simple. You just call her up and invite her to dinner here, and then when she refuses, let the conversation lead to where she's dining, you see.
You're as slippery as an eel.
Then you'll do it?
You owe me another one, you know. Lenny, you should be paid me. I'm doing all the work for you.
Hello, Dottie.
Hi, Alfred. Dad, could I speak to you alone for a minute?
What about?
It's personal.
Why didn't I call you?
Please, it's important.
I gotta split anyway. Oh, come on. Wait, don't take off and talk to you later, okay?
Alfred, do you mind?
Of course not, Dottie. You're looking very well, Dottie. Take care of yourself.
Thank you. Look, I wouldn't have come to bother you except that I...
Except that you wanted to come over and make a spectacle of yourself.
Well, what did I do?
Are you kidding? Look at yourself. You look like a clown in that outfit. What are you trying to prove? You're not even showing it.
I like the dress. It's just very comfortable, that's all.
Oh, really? Well, maybe I should get one. Dottie, why don't you make it easier on everybody? Why don't you just get a neon sandwich board which says, I'm pregnant and Tad's the father?
Do you have to be so cruel?
Cruel? You want to talk about cruel? Let's talk about cruel. Let's talk about somebody that's destroying my life on purpose. Listen, I'll tell you something. This little advertisement of yours isn't going to work.
Dad, I've told you before, I'm very proud to have your baby, and I'm not going to go around hiding the fact.
I know exactly what you're doing. You think that by running around and advertising your condition, that you're going to blackmail me into marrying you. Well, I'll tell you something. It's never going to happen. Do you understand? Never.
So, there you are, Tad Martin.
You wanted to see me, Mrs. English?
Mrs. English Tyler, if you don't mind, and yes, I wanted to see you. I have a few choice words for you, young man.
You couldn't possibly know my future.
Show me the palm of your left hand, I will reveal your destiny.
I don't believe in palmistry.
I have powers. With one look, I can see the entire current of your future, read the path of your life. Please, madame, give me your left hand.
All right.
I have divined your destiny. Give me your right hand. Fascinating how you have molded your life.
You really see something?
The mountain of Saturn dominates. Good fortune is your prime destiny. You will be rich.
I already am.
Ah, but soon you will be rich beyond your dreams.
Oh, well, what else?
Ask me the question that burns in your eyes.
Well, I do have a question about my husband, Adam.
What do you wish to know?
His fate. You've seen his death, haven't you? Oh, poor Adam.
Why? Do you pretend to shed tears for a husband you did not love?
All My Children will continue in a moment.
Is there a problem?
A problem? This poor little thing is sitting here in her maternity clothes, and you have the nerve to ask if there is a problem?
I don't think this is the time or the place to discuss Dottie's wardrobe.
You have violated this young girl's most precious possession, her virtue, and made her pregnant.
Do you have to talk so loud?
You have behaved like a barnyard animal, but the least you could do would be to assume your responsibility.
Neat trick. How'd you get her in the act?
Don't be impertinent. You have an obligation that must be met.
My obligations are my business.
Not entirely.